Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. It is a beautiful morning here in Belgium. I'm in the Ardennes region. My bike awaits. I've had a great night in the tent. Got to pack it away, all that stuff to get it sorted. I've been researching online the best biking road in this region of Belgium, and one road came back at me. Maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't, I don't know. We're going to go and ride it in just a minute once I've got the tent down. Oh, that's done. Okay, let's have it. Right, today's plan then is to check out some awesome roads, basically, and my first port of call is going to be a natural park which a Google search has said has a stunning route through and an amazing waterfall. So that's going to be my first port of call. Along the way I am going to see if I can grab myself some breakfast somewhere. I was going to heat up like a ready-made beans and pretend sausage kind of breakfast thing whilst here at the campsite, but I just didn't fancy that. I fancy a coffee and a croissant. That's what I want. I wanted something a bit fresher. And then once I've checked out that natural park, what I'm going to do is head to Steinbach, where I will take the N838 to Tavigny, and that is supposedly, according to the internet, a stunning road of sweeping S-bends through fantastic scenery. That sounds like my kind of thing. And then after that I'm heading to Luxembourg, where I finally managed, it took virtually all night to find one, a campsite that was actually free and available. I'm not mucking about with number plate recognition, I can't. I'm facing the wrong way. They haven't thought that through when the camera's at the front. So just ride through the gap. That's one way of motorcycle touring, I guess. So I will just be stopping along the road when I find something that looks like a suitable breakfast option. And I'm just enjoying myself. I'm enjoying being in Belgium. I'm enjoying looking and seeing rocks like that. Very Ardennes that, and yeah, loving it completely. And you lot are invited as ever. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so and hit the notification button and all that stuff, and share it with your friends and your family and your pets and all that kind of stuff as well. And let's just have a good old riding day. It really is a beautiful part of the world. Well, I've got what, 49 minutes to get to this natural park, which the internet says will deliver spectacular riding roads. Now I think the thing is, I'm riding spectacular riding roads just to get there, and I think that is kind of default in all of this region. It's all about the cornering. The tarmac's good. The countryside is gentle, but it's interesting enough to be beautiful. No, it's not the Swiss Alps or the Austrian Alps or the Dolomites or something like that, but it has its own unique charm and it is beautiful. Well, it's rush hour here in sleepy Belgium, but I see a cafe, so I'm going to let this traffic disperse. I'm going to park myself. I was going to park myself where that wheelbarrow is and get myself a coffee and a croissant as planned. Perfect. Perfect.
Please. Thank you.
I am going to use that lamppost as a means of security for the bike. From where I'm parked, it's about a 30-minute walk to Cascade, flash it up on the screen, waterfalls, and I'm not going to sweat like I normally do wearing my jacket as I walk around. So what I've done is I've locked the bike to that sturdy lamppost. The lock is going through the jacket sleeve, it's also going through the helmet. I've got all my valuables in the rucksack on my back, so if the bike did get stolen, then I've got everything, my passport, my keys, everything, all the computer stuff I use for the channel, all with me. It would still be a disaster, but at least it wouldn't be completely the end of the world. It says it's about a half-hour walk. I think it's roughly that direction. So we'll go and check out these waterfalls, and then it is the N838 all the way. So let's have it. So as the DJI fly map has told me, this is, in fact, the whole of the Ardennes region of Belgium is one massive no-fly zone. There's the sign saying no drones, €250 fine if you disobey. I have no intention of disobeying, but when I get down to Luxembourg later today, there are no restrictions to that extent. There are the odd bits here and there near airports, etc., but hopefully where I am out in the country camping, etc., and having a little explore, tomorrow I'll get a chance to have a muck about with that, send it up in the air and capture some of the views. Anyway, this is going to be a half-hour walk, a whole load of this ahead of me. What I will do is I will rejoin you when I get to the falls. Of course, I might join you again if something deviates from just a gravel path, which it is. Apparently this was founded as a nature reserve in 1957, so it's well established. Well, either there's been a lot of rain, or like I read on the internet when I was researching this last night in my tent, parts are like walking across a living swamp, it says, so I'm expecting it to get marshier and boggier. Luckily my boots are nice and waterproof. No affiliation with former boots at all. It's not a review, it's not a plug, it's just the boots that I've been using for the last probably 15 years. They're a bit tired now, to be fair, falling apart slightly. But what a cracking pair of boots they are. They're the high length adventure boots in brown by Former. I find them really comfortable to walk in, even across swamps. Yuck. Hear that squelch? I can walk for miles and miles in them without them causing any blisters or anything. They're comfortable to ride in. They don't slip off of the pegs at all. And when they were new, they were extremely waterproof. They're not quite as waterproof now. They let a bit of water in. But they are 15 years old and they've seen a lot of action. They really have. Right, apparently I need to turn right in a minute. This really is quite boggy. Oh, right up to the ankles. Yuck! But I'm off track as well. Okay, let's try again. That flowing water sounds encouraging. Must be getting towards the base of the falls. Been walking for a lot longer than half an hour. Keep coming across shut paths as well. Well, not quite as large as I was expecting, but very nice nonetheless. And now I'm going to start what's probably a 45-minute trek back to the bike. Right, I enjoyed that. It was good to get some exercise and stretch the legs, give the backside a rest. Next on the agenda is the N838, which according to the internet is one of the best biking roads in the Ardennes region in Belgium. I'm sure if you have local knowledge you will correct me if I'm wrong, or you will concur, one or the other. It starts in Steinbach, ends in Tanginge. I said it better earlier. It's going to take me an hour to get to Steinbeck. The actual road, Steinbach even, absolutely hopeless case I am when it comes to pronouncing places. The actual road itself is about 8 kilometres long, so it's going to take me an hour to get there and do 56 kilometres to ride an 8 kilometre stretch, but that's worth it. And then once I've done that, I may try and get some light refreshment at the end of that ride before heading to Luxembourg and my campsite tonight. Am I going correctly? Yes, I think so. It's warm, 23 degrees. I said I wasn't going to break a sweat doing that, but I still did. More of this gorgeous tarmac. I can't tell you how smooth it is, it's just perfect. It's good to get a bit of breeze on me. I've got to say the route just to get me to Steinbach and the N838 is absolutely sublime anyway. To be fair though, the internet did say the roads around this natural park I think it's called, are all good for bikers, and I wouldn't disagree. Fantastic. And remember, from the UK, Calais, Ostend, this is just a long weekend away. Absolutely cracking riding. So unless I'm mistaken, I believe this area I'm in now, I'm near somewhere spelt W-A-I-M-E-S, Waymes, is known as Little Switzerland, and you can see why. I'm digging a kind of Swiss vibe here. It's all very beautiful. Love the old stones that the buildings are constructed from. Beautiful. Right, I just stopped because I wanted to dial it in so that the sat-nav was following it. We've got 8 minutes. This is supposed to be the road. It could well be. It could well be. To be honest though, I think they've all been absolutely fantastic. I've just loved this last hour getting here. So I'm going to get to Tavernier and then I will dial in the sat-nav, the campsite for tonight. Right, let's try this road out for size. going to be. This is a very, very tiny little village. I have arrived. Well, that, folks, was a great road. The internet wasn't wrong. Right, what I need to do now is have a look at my campsite for tonight, because it's still a couple of hours with no motorways selected, and I'm not doing it with motorways. Well, folks, another day, another country. Welcome to Luxembourg. One of the smallest countries in the world, and as I mentioned earlier, all public transport is free. So if I could get a bus now, right across to the other side of the country, it wouldn't cost me a penny. So I was trying to work out the last time I was in Luxembourg. I've certainly never ridden a motorcycle in Luxembourg until this moment. But I think I was 10 on a family holiday when we came into Luxembourg, and that would be 46 years ago. Wow. I still remember bits from the capital, but I won't recognise anything, obviously. What I do know though is this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Cracking tarmac again. It would appear every country I visit has better tarmac than the UK. But then that's not hard, is it? I say the UK, England in particular, I think. Another beautiful avenue of trees. Oh, there's the view. Beautiful. Well, Luxembourg is the country of wide open views by the looks of it. It may be a small country, but the views are massive. I was just thinking, and I will talk to her later this evening, but this would be a fantastic, Belgium, the Ardennes and Luxembourg would be a fantastic first tour for my partner Mira with her new Speedmaster once she passes her A licence. It would probably be best to trailer the bikes across the channel and get here and just enjoy these roads rather than slogging on motorways. I know she wouldn't enjoy that, but she would love this, and I'd love to be riding these with her. I think I would take that old Bonneville that's knocking about. That'd be a good partner for the Speedmaster. We could be flying the Triumph flag. Having said that, This BMW, so comfortable, so capable for long distances. What a bike. Well, all I can say is the hours, and it was about an hour and a half of scrolling through and looking on different websites for a campsite last night, and everything was fully booked. So it's the only one I could find, and I think I struck gold. It looks really, really nice. I have made a reservation for an evening meal in there. There's a nice looking restaurant, so I'm going to eat some proper food, and I think they'll even do me breakfast in the morning, so perfect. And I have a spot near the river. I actually got to choose my pitch online last night, so this is all very civilized and incredibly nice, and I'm looking forward to getting the tent up, getting myself organised and having an easy evening. What is the time? It's 5:30. Dinner's booked for 7. Gotta love that tent. Well, that's it. I've got starters, dinner's coming. I've got a cold beer on the go. I've been chatting to the guys behind me. I've got a good book to read. Happy days. Right, I hope you liked today's episode. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.